What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Clutch. I'm here with Keary of the Molinaro Snake Lab. If you guys haven't checked him out before, this dude does a lot of crazy stuff. He might as well be in the circus. And I thought I had a great beard.
Come on in.
We go back, like 4 years?
2014, somewhere around there.
We got a couple years behind us, so it's been really cool to be able to share the love of snakes, love of motorcycles, and basically everything else that we kind of share in life with each other, because we have a lot of similar interests, like beards or things like that, but we'll talk about that later. What we're going to talk about right now is some of the projects and different species that he works with, and then all of the other side projects that this guy has going on, because he really does do a lot. So what are you working with right now, man?
So right now I got a lot of different things that for me that I'm working with. I finally got into the clown game. For whatever reason I put it off for years. So I got some clown stuff going on this year. I got some pied stuff going on this year. I like a lot of leopard, so I've been putting leopard into a lot of different of my projects. And a few other surprises that we're going to wait a little bit longer to tell you. Okay, so one of the things that I just started working with this past season was my blue-eyed Lucy here, Albus. We started pairing him with a Mojave to get more blue-eyed Lucies, and we were pretty lucky at it. But clutch of 5 eggs, we ended up with 3 blue-eyed Lucies. So we're gonna try that again. They were a big hit. They came out super nice. No, we didn't get any of the light markings, no yellowish to them at all. So they came out very nice. He was actually a pet store buy, so he was half price, so I couldn't pass it up. And so we weren't really sure on his genetics. This is the second year that we've bred him, and the first year I bred him to a normal, and we ended up finding out that he was a Mojave lesser. So then this year we bred him to a Pistavi, and like I said, we ended up with 3 blue-eyed Lucies. So this is another one that she just got up to weight for me this year. She's a yellow belly butter fire pastel. And I'm gonna breed her to a pied, pastel pied, just to build up a little bit of an army of hets, so I could start getting all these genes put into some of my pied projects that I'm working on. So this will be her first year, so we'll see how she does. They got 1 lock-in so far, so we're hoping we get some more. So this is a Pinto Pied that we got about 2 years ago. So she just got up to size for this year for us too. So we're gonna try to start pairing her with another pastel pied. So we're gonna start working on some new pieds and see what comes out of this one for us. She's been great for us, super great eater. So I don't think she'll have any problem locking for us or get going. Like I mentioned earlier, we finally got into the clown game. We got this girl the same time we got the Pinto Pied, about 2 years ago, and she's finally up to size and ready to go. We got a couple locks in with her already. She's a pastel clown, and we had locked her with a super pastel clown. So hopefully we'll get some more pastel clowns, but this is just the beginning for us in the clowns. We'll get some more hets out of her and start working more with this gene. It's one of my favorite genes. It always has been. I don't know what took me so long to get into it, to be honest, but we're here now. You ready? Mm-hmm. Stay still. Don't move. You ready? Mm-hmm. Most of my babies from this season were sold off or they're gone, but this one was one of them that I definitely wanted to hold back. It's a silver bullet. So it's kind of got, so it's, what it is, it's a super cinnamon pastel. It's been a great eater since right out of the egg, so I couldn't pass up holding this one back. It's the first one I ever produced out of all the pewter and stuff that I've done. It's got that one little black ring around the tail area there, and the rest of it is kind of a, I don't know, like a grayish color, but there's also some lighter patterns that throughout it that you get from that pastel gene in it. Definitely a beautiful snake. It's a female, so I couldn't resist holding this one back. Okay, so this I'm super excited about. I just got these in maybe about a month ago. I ordered them from Dave Green, and they are a banana Mojave pinstripe het monsoon, 100% het, and this is a normal 100% het monsoon. Super excited to get into this project this early in the game. I think last month the first banana monsoon was ever hatched out by Dave Green there. We're hoping maybe next year, late next season, I'm hoping I could start getting her paired. Both monster eaters, so I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with getting these going. And just it's praying for the odds that you come out with a visual monsoon. This is my Bredli python. So crazy story about the pair that I got. She's very mobile. So I got her from a friend of mine who had a pair of Bredlis, and he said he had them for about a year. He tried to breed them, he couldn't get nothing out of them. The person before he had them, I know him as well, and he said he tried for 2 years, he couldn't get nothing out of them. And then so I got them, and I was like, well, I'm gonna put some effort into them. I love these snakes, very docile for a bigger snake. Especially for a carpet python, they're very, you can see they're mobile, but they're very tame, very mellow snakes. I had them probably for about 2 years, and I couldn't get them to go. I was trying all the tricks. I was calling people. I was messaging all kind of people who've bred them previously and had a lot of success. I still couldn't get nothing going. So finally, my 3rd year of keeping them, I finally got them to lock, and they locked for maybe like 3 times for me. And it was kind of weird what the way I got them to lock was I was cleaning their cages. So I put them all in one cage while I was cleaning the other, and then I switched them. I had them both in the female cage. I was always putting the male into the female cage to breed them. And I wasn't getting any locks, so I decided, well, you know what, I'm going to switch it. While I clean the female's cage, I'm going to switch it. I'm going to put the female into the male's cage. And once I did that, when I switched them back from both being in the female cage to both being in the male cage, right away, within an hour of putting them in there, they locked. So I don't know if it was a smell thing, like he smelled another male, which is himself, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever happened, it worked. And then they continued to lock in there. I kept doing that. I kept putting her into his cage, and they locked up. I had about 3 locks that I actually witnessed. And then they're both monster eaters. They're always hungry. And when I put a rat in there and I noticed that she didn't eat the food, I knew something was up. I figured she was locked. I didn't really catch an ovulation. She's pretty thick the way it is, so I couldn't really tell that I noticed that, you know, a definite ovulation, but I noticed something was up when she stopped eating. I ended up with 22 snakes, which was the most ever snakes I ever had at once. On top of all the ball pythons, I did 8 ball python clutches this year, plus the 23 from this, so it was like I was on a mad hunt to try to find small like pinky rats and pinky mice to feed. These guys come out so small, you figure such a huge snake compared to ball pythons, baby Bredlis are so much smaller, so they could really only eat pinky mice or like hopper, like fuzzy mice.
He has some freaking badass snakes, and I can say that in all sincerity. I look forward to the day where we get to eventually trade with each other. But like I said before, that's not all he does. So check out these beard products and know that this is for, I think it's like the last 2 or 3 months now. This is where I've been getting my beard products. So if you want a nice beard, thick, luxurious, make the women want to touch it, check out these products.
You got a great beard color.
Thank you.
You do have great beard color.
I think he was hating on me.
Okay, so we are called the Grooming Emporium. I don't know if we can focus in on that. We're a retail shop for smaller brand beard oils, beard balms, mustache waxes. When we started this, I started doing competitive bearding, so I compete in these beard competitions for charity. Most of them are all for charity. And I wanted to find a way to get more involved in it. So what I did was, my wife and I started the Grooming Emporium, and what we did was we focused in on these smaller companies that make great products, but they're small and you're not going to find them in Walmart or the bigger retail stores. So what I did is I started collecting these. I started making contacts with the different owners and creators of these products, and we compiled them all, and then we kind of made a little shopping center where you could choose from. We have probably 12 different brands of beard product. I always go to and recommend is Pulpo beard oil. They're from here in El Paso. They're made by a guy here, and phenomenal products, great scents, some different scents than you're used to. You get some more beachy vibes out of some of them. We're actually putting these two on special. One's called Fresh Ink and one is called Wolf Juice. And so these two have a wintry, fresh, peppermint type smell to them. Perfect for the holidays. They're going to be on. We're going to run a special on them for $30 for the set, for the oil and the balm. Yeah, that'll be all December long. We also carry products by Mudcat Whiskers, which is a super another one that I always recommend. We have oils and balms. We carry a few of their scents. Incredible scents, incredible thickness it'll last and stay in your beard. We got one of my favorite mustache waxes is Death Grip Mustache Wax. This stuff is incredible. I got it in my mustache right now. It'll turn it into, you could do all kind of crazy shapes with it. We got shave soaps. We have shave soaps for the guys that want to, for whatever reason, they want to keep shaving their face. We got shave soaps that are excellent, great scents from the Vintage Grooming Company. Beard washes. A lot of people say, oh, I just use shampoo in my wash. I don't recommend that. I recommend a good beard wash. Most of them are all organic, so they're good for your hair. They'll lock in that moisture and keep your beard nice and clean. Carry some beard combs, some cool beard combs like this, Star Wars ones, all different kinds. And also, if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, once a month we do what's called the facial hair face-off, and if you're lucky enough to win that, you get to win the official facial hair face-off champion patch, which is limited to only those who win the face-off. So we're starting one of those on December 1st is going to be our next one. All the contestants are in, but if you're interested in doing that and you're making your facial hair famous, then send us a picture and we'll try to get you in one of the future competitions. So one of the other things that I do is I compete in these facial hair competitions, the beard competitions. I'll do crazy different styles. I compete in the freestyle category, so I do all kind of crazy freestyles with my beard. But we're sponsoring one coming up. It's called December Beard. It's going to be December 12th. It's hosted by the North Texas Beard Alliance. It's all for a charity organization, so check out that beard competition. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see all kind of world champions competing in it. You guys from all over the country that are going to be competing in it, so you see a lot of great beards. And we're going to be sponsoring the full beard freestyle category, so the winner of that is going to get some Grooming Emporium gifts or gift cards, or we're going to be sending out the winners of that. But each category is sponsored, and definitely check out the competitive beard world. It's a lot of fun, meet great people in it. And one of the other things that we got here is beard head beanies for your little ones. These are, we carry them in children's sizes. They are little beard to keep their head and face warm this winter. Check them out on our website. thegroomingemporium.org. On Facebook, we're on Instagram. And again, there you could check out all of the different events we have going on, or who we're sponsoring, where we're going to be located. We do pop-up stands in different areas in the El Paso, New Mexico area. So we're going to be all over. We're trying to spread the word as much as possible, support these small businesses. It's all about small businesses for us.
Alright guys, so if you want balls or Bredlis or beards, you need to hit this guy up. And where are we going to find you, brother?
So you can find me at Molinaro Snake Lab on Instagram or Facebook, or I'm on TikTok. Check out my videos there. I make all kind of crazy videos, try to make them artistic.
You guys be good, stay blessed, and we're going to see you on the next video.